everybody, welcome to Gijs Piano Live, episode 38. Hallo allemaal, hoi! So, my name is Gijs Van Winkelhof, or Gijs Van Winkelhof, and I am super excited to do the show today. I'm here with my kitten, Stroopy, and she's walking towards me because I think she wants to be in the show. Here's Stroopy. So, I was wondering, where are you all watching from? Let me see who I see. I see Bonnie, I see Maddie, hello Vivian, hello Stephanie, Natasha, Denise, Stroopy, don't be stout today, right? Femke, hoi, hello, hoi hoi, hi Tracy, Ingeborg, Muriel, oh, and hello Alex, looking forward to Heist Time, also just watched Luca, I still have to, oh no Stroopy, don't push on buttons, whoop. I'm very curious to see Luca. I haven't seen it yet. I have seen Cruella, and it was super, super fun. Hello, Renaud. Hello. Natasha, bonjour or bonsoir. Comment ça va? So where are you all watching from? Hello, Disney Park fan. Hello. Let me see. Yes, there's Stroopy. Love your t-shirt, Heist, and I love Fort Wilderness. The Fort Wilderness Lodge was fantastic. I've been there twice, and it was such an amazing experience. You can kind of compare it to David Crockett Ranch at Disneyland Paris. So it's in the middle of a forest, and it's super fun. So Houston, hello, Texas. Oh, see, Stroopy wants to be on my lap again. You want to be on my lap, sweetie? But today is a special episode because normally I just play requests and I just play and sing songs and everything. Oh, there she is. But today I'm also doing a Q&A because in the Gijs Piano Live group on Facebook, was it Muriel? I'm not sure. No, it wasn't. Was it? No. I forgot. But it was a question if I could do a Q&A. And I received so many questions. So what I have a hat full with questions. I've received more than 50 or 60 questions, but a lot of them were the same. Apparently, everybody wants to know what my favorite Disney snack is. So let's ask Gijs one question. Everybody wants to know is, what is my favorite Disney snack? So that's really funny. Hello, Miami. Hello, East Tennessee. Watching from home. Hello, bonsoir. Hello, Marinka, Heerenveen. From my bath, you're in a bathtub? That is awesome. Canada, hello, Steve. Good to see you. Liverpool, Al van Rijn. Awesome. Hello, Papa Piet. My dad is watching, so happy Father's Day to everyone. Stroopy, oh, don't walk on my laptop, sweetie. Let me see. Don't forget to like Gijs video. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So, Zuidoost Brabant it is. Happy Father's Day, Papa Pies. I don't know if it's a Father's Day everywhere around the world. Over here it is. I'm not sure. Is it Father's Day in France? I know that it's Father's Day in the United States as well. Okay, so let's... well, first I'll have to go to this one. Because tomorrow it's summer. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for watching. Stroopy, come on. She's being stout right now. Tomorrow it's summer, so I was in a summer mood. It's really warm in this room right now because I have two studio lamps, but I have a fan right now, and that helps a lot. So let's pick the first question. I have a hat. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a question from Natasha. Or is it called Cruella? What's your best memory of Disneyland Paris? That's a really, really difficult question because I have so many memories as a visitor and also to work there. My favorite memories are always like the interaction with the guests. I told this story before, but I'm not sure if you heard it. But during my last performance there, right before COVID started, during my last performance, I was playing the piano and suddenly there was a girl, and I think she was like around 8 years old, and she came to the piano. And she was from the UK, and I asked her, what is your favorite movie, or is there a song you'd like to hear? but she didn't speak to me. So her mother came to me, and so apparently I don't know, she had some kind of like autism. I don't know what exactly, but she had a map with all the Disney characters, and the girl pointed to Mary Poppins. So I played a Mary Poppins medley, and. The girl was she was so happy when I finished. She gave me a big hug. She literally jumped on me, and her mother was all in tears, and she said thank you many times. And it was like wow, like it was amazing that this music did so much to her. That was like wow. I feel that I'm part of this, of making magic over here, and it just felt so good. And at that point, I thought that I would return because I already had bookings for April and March, April, and May. But of course, then COVID happened, and that was my last performance. But it was a very memorable one. And Princess Tropy is selecting the first question. Yes. It's true. Oh, it's Father's Day in the UK too. All right. Oh, in France too. Because Mother's Day was on a different day than over here. That's interesting. Yes, Disneyland Paris just had major flooding. I hope everything is okay there. I think so. Please play River Flows in You. Oh, that's a song that I don't really play during this show. So I'd like to play that. Let me see. A little bit of it, and I have another thing. I have something exciting to share with you because a couple of weeks ago I opened my merchandise shop, the Van Winkle shop .redbubble.com, and let me see, is it this one? Yes. So you've seen this before, right? This is the basic or the first wave of the collection. So there are Gijs Piano Live mugs and Stropy mugs and shirts, and some say thank you, some say dankjewel in Dutch. But because tomorrow it is officially summer, we have a brand new Stropy summer collection, and I'd like to share it with you. Is it this one? Yes, here we go. And it's released just right before the live stream started, so here it is. It is special Stropy. I know that you call her Princess Stropy. She really is. So it says Princess Stropy, sweet and stout. You know, stout, naughty. She's both. And even though she's super, super cute. Oh, I have to tell you what she did this morning. So today is Father's Day, and my Stropy is basically my daughter. Not my daughter, she's my pet. But anyway, this morning, super early, she started to meow. Meow, 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 meow. What's wrong with her? So I gave her food, I gave her fresh water, and I went back to bed. I was tired. But she kept on meowing. I was like, what is wrong with you? But she stopped as soon as I was sitting straight up in bed. So she just doesn't like that my eyes are open, are closed. She wants them to be open. So as soon as I was awake, she was totally fine. But while I was trying to sleep, she was meowing. That's a great start for Father's Day, isn't it? togetherness with some friends, I made a list of songs everybody plays in public piano and train stations, and The River Flows in You was definitely on top of the list. I know, that's true. One of the questions that I received too late for this hat was, what are songs you don't really play that often? And it's, well, this song was so popular, but also this one, the Amelie song. That song. Etc. It is beautiful, but it is we have a song here in the Netherlands, it's called the Vlooienmars. Do you know it? A song that everybody who plays a little bit of piano plays this. And I feel like River Flows in You and the theme from Amelie, even though they're beautiful, but they are kind of like the new Vlooienmars. Because everybody plays them. So that's why I don't play them that often, because I'm like, everybody plays them, but they're beautiful. So also, I really want to thank everybody who sent a tip through PayPal last week. Thank you so much for supporting me and for supporting my music. As you know, all my performances have been canceled, and I'm so glad that the world is finally opening up a little bit here in the Netherlands as well. Next week, I'm getting my first vaccine, so I'm excited about that. And so I'll have some performances scheduled finally, so I'm really excited about that. So thank you for your support.
Dank je wel.
Dank je wel. All right, you guys, do you have a song request? I still have part of my order to ship. Now I need to buy more Stropy stuff. Love the Princess Stropy merch. Awesome, I'm glad you like it. I love the merchant Gijs. Merchant Gijs. Vlooienmars, ja, die is me wel eens geleerd. Right? Please play Soarin'. So Soarin' is one of my favorite rides at Epcot. It's also at Tokyo Disneyland and in California Adventure. I'd like to play a little bit. Here we go. And they say that you have that meme, like, you cannot smell a photo, and then there's an example that you can, but there is like, you cannot smell music. You can, because when I hear this, I can smell the orange groves, right? Yes, that's a little bit of Soarin'. It was composed by Jerry Goldsmith, a film composer. He composed music for Star Trek, for so many movies. It's beautiful music. Oh, ken je Een Oosterse Nacht? Arabian Nights from Aladdin. Sure, I'd love to. I'd like to play that. And please play the Space Mountain tunnel music. But then I'm going to play an Aladdin medley later. So the Space Mountain tunnel music. All right. Ellen's Energy Adventure. Oh, I got so many requests already. Hi all. Dear, can I dare to ask you to play Binary Sunsets from Star Wars or the theme from Jurassic Park or World? I already played Jurassic Park last week, but I would love to play Binary Sunset. It's my favorite theme from Star Wars. It's this one. Here we go. Etc. Let me see. Oh, it is. I think it is time for the next question. Can you play Happily Ever After? It gets me emotional every time. It's my favorite song. Sure. Oh, wow, there are so many questions. By the way, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it on Twitter and Instagram. Share it with your friends. And the more people watch, the more different kinds of requests I can play. I would love to hear No Matter What from Beauty and the Beast for Father's Day. Oh, I've never played this song before. I'm sorry. That was a little bit of the song. Okay, next question. Let me see. Okay. All right. This question is from Tara. From all of your international travels, do you have any funny or interesting lost in translation or culture shock stories? Yes, so many. From little things when I go to Starbucks in the United States and they ask me my name and they spell Gijs, Gijs, and they call me Jesus or Jigs or Gigs or Jidges, like things like that. I've performed in Japan 3 times, and most Japanese people don't speak English or very basic, but sometimes I was telling a story or trying to tell something, but they completely misinterpreted what I said. Like, oh my gosh, how can I explain this? I need Google Translation right now, and I didn't have that. Also in France, the first time, that was the first time I started to work at Disneyland Paris. I went to the cast member cantina, and I bought like a bottle of water or something. But so I went to I wanted to pay, and the woman at the cashier, how do you say that? She was talking French to me, but super, like my French is much better now, but back then it was very basic. So I was like, it was too fast. So I said, parlez-vous anglais? Like, can you speak English? And then she was very mad and she said, go back to your own country. And like, whoa, I was like, this is a vacation destination, you know, so many different nationalities work here. I was like, wow, okay, welcome to France, guys. But that was just one experience though. But what I didn't know, the reason why she was apparently mad was here in the Netherlands, you can use your card, like your credit card, your debit card, for anything, even for the smallest amounts of money. But apparently there you could only use it if it's more than €1. And my bottle was, for example, 80 cents. So I couldn't pay. So thank God someone translated it for me. So then I also bought an apple or whatever, and then I could pay. But I was shocked, like, okay, welcome, guys. But yeah, so that's wasn't. But culture shock stories. Yeah, Japan like certain food items, like jellyfish and things like that. But I love food, so it was not that I liked it all. So that's not that I really enjoyed that. So that's not bad at all. All right. Bonnie, thank you so much. Great show already. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, thank you. Let me see.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so glad that you like. Bonnie, do you have a request maybe? Nene Ingeborg, let me see if there are any other. Tracy, you play so beautifully, Gijs. Thank goodness for Gijs Days. Tracy, thank you so much. Is it this one? Which one is it? How do I get there? Is this one? Or
Dank je wel.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Do you have a request? Sorry you had that experience. I don't know. Oh dear. Thankfully, most people are lovely and welcome. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Can you play Happily Ever After? It gets me emotional every time. Yes. Okay. So here is Happily Ever After from the Magic Kingdom, the fireworks show. And it's going back. It's coming back in 2 weeks. So that's exciting. Here we go. Stroopy is sleeping. Oh, well, the volume of the piano is really low here because if I use my microphone and if I put the volume up, my microphone will pick up too much of the speakers and then it goes like woo, yoo, yoo, yoo. And I don't want to use headphones because that's, I don't know, I don't like that. So, but it's pretty hard to hear myself right now, but it's okay. I'm so excited for the return of Disney fireworks. I'm sad about Fantasmic, but Happily Ever After is just enough. Well, I am crying now. It is so good. Thank you very much. Thank you for your request. I will be in the Magic Kingdom on October 1st. Ooh, so that's the anniversary, the 50th anniversary. And cannot wait to see the new fireworks show, if there is one. I am sure there will be one. I haven't heard anything about it, but I expect it. Thanks, guys. Hello, Thor. Kipperberg. Love Gijs Days. By the way, does the welcome medley at Walt Disney World, is there anymore? No, it's not. Because the train is not, the opening show is not at the train station anymore. There is a welcome show at the castle, but it's not the... that one. By the way, I also got a request it's a Coldplay medley. So that's completely something else. And I'd like to play that. Here we go. I remember that I played this last song at the wedding of my sister. When my sister got married a couple of years ago, I played this and I performed it with Emma Heesters. She's a Dutch singer. I know her since she was 13, 14 years old, so we performed many times. And right now she's, like in the Netherlands, she's huge. I think everybody in the chat who's Dutch knows Emma Heesters, right? She's been on Beste Zangers van Nederland. And she's on TV all the time right now. It's just so fun. I'm so proud of her. So I performed with her many times, and it was so cool to see her grow, and her voice is just amazing. Let me see. Eugenio, thank you so much. I always look forward to your music on Sundays. Can you please play So Close from Enchanted? Sure. We are traveling home from visiting family in New Jersey, and the GPS keeps interrupting you. Oh no, GPS. It shouldn't be GPS, it is GPL, High Speed and Alive. But Eugenio, thank you so much for your tip. Thank you. Come on. Come on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Before I play So Close, I'd like to answer another question. So here we go. This is from C. Van der Vliet. Van der Vliet, but we say Van der Vliet. It's a Dutch name, but I know you're not from the Netherlands. What's your favorite fireworks show, current or retired at Disney? Ooh, my favorite fireworks. So, Fantasmic doesn't count, right? Because that's a whole show. Like, just fireworks. Oh, that's really difficult. I think, I've different ones because, for example, I love illuminations, reflections of Earth at Epcot very much. The music is beautiful, and just to see all the countries around the lake was beautiful. Happily Ever After is wonderful. Wishes has a special place in my heart because I listened to the soundtrack all the time when I was at college. And it was before I even went to Florida, and it was beautiful. The first fireworks show that I ever saw was Remember Dreams Come True in California at Disneyland with Julie Andrews as a narrator. So that one is wonderful. I really love Disney Dreams at Disneyland Paris. It's beautiful. Well, it's more like a projection show and fireworks too. But if you compare the fireworks itself, then Happily Ever After wins, like fireworks the effects, but the Disney Dreams show is so beautiful. The music and the story, and it's just one big symphony, kind of like Wishes. So, there are so many different categories I cannot choose. Sorry, I cannot choose. I can't. No. This medley is everything. Oh, thanks, Andres. Hello. Has she been on to Dutch Idol? No, she hasn't. No. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks. Fantasmic is appropriately named because it is fantastic and magical. And Mick because of Mickey Mouse, of course. Illuminations was fabulous. I'm curious to see the new fireworks show at Epcot, though. I'm excited for Harmonious too. It's going to be awesome. Even though I'm like, it's going to be more like a Magic Kingdom kind of show, but still. Thanks for the info. You should make a video recording of the welcome medley with Priscilla. It would be fun. Oh, that would be fun. I'd like to plan something like that. That's cool. I would love to hear Haunted Mansion theme, Grinning Ghost. Such a fun song. I played it last week though, so I'm going to play a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, it woke up Slopey. Of course. Oh, and I can hear Papa Pete say, show your sign. Show your sign. Oh, look who's here. Oh, don't press any buttons, Stropy. But this is my sign. Be sure to follow me here on Instagram and Facebook, of course. And that's also my PayPal link is my tip jar. Also, be sure to follow or join the Gijs Piano Live group on Facebook. It's like a forum. It's really fun. It's really fun to get to know all the viewers of this show. It is so fun. And also, and there and at the bottom, there is the Van Winkel shop, the merchandise. And I got this one over there. This is my travel mug with the logo, Gijs Piano Live, and on the other side it says, Dankie, dankie, dankie wel. And I'm going to take a sip right now because I'm really thirsty. Hey, Stropy. Do you see Stropy? She's here. I wonder if when I play the piano, if she's going to behave or if she's going to be stout. So let's see. Let me see if there are any requests. I am leaving for Walt Disney World in 4 days. It has been 2 years since I've been there. Oh, yeah, but you've been there a few months ago, right? Oh, wait, you only did the resorts, right? So, let me see. So, thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here.
Dank je wel.
Stropy's chin is on my piano, on the piano keys. Okay, oh, look. Oh, she's so cute, look. Oh, slaap lekker, sleep well. Oh, okay, I'm going to try to play the piano. Hopefully she won't disturb because she's always obsessed with my fingers. So here's a little bit of Pirates of the Caribbean. See? Stout. Stropy. Stropy. No. That was not Stropy, that was this. Oh, I thought she would be asleep, but she's too obsessed with my fingers and I have to play. Here we go. She's licking my arm. No, she's obsessed with my laptop. Oh my gosh. Where's my hat? It is time for the next question. Let me see. Okay. Is there a food you really don't like? Oh, I like most everything. I'm not a picky eater at all, and if there is something that I never tried before and I think it's disgusting, I would try it at first. But there are a few things that I don't like. For example, I love fish. I love tuna, like tuna steaks, but I don't like canned tuna because it reminds me of stroopy food. It reminds me of cat food. It's so different. The structure and the flavor, and it smells no. And also like in the Netherlands we call it leverworst. Leverworst. It's like liver sausage. It's just very processed meat, and no, that's not my thing. But for the rest, I would try a lot of things. I like every vegetable. Is there a food that you don't like? What kind of food is there food you really, really don't like? René has a very important request. Oh, let me see. Where is René? René, where is... I'm trying. What? Where is René? Come fly with me. Ooh, I only know... come fly with me, come fly I don't really know it. Something like that. Something like that. Let me see if I miss anything. I'm wearing my Dream Out Loud shirt. Awesome. Love it. Let me see if I missed something. You should get her a tiny toy laptop. Saw it on TikTok and it seems to work. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, maybe that way she doesn't bother my own laptop. Can you play the John Williams Olympic fanfare and theme? Oh yeah. But how does it start again? That's the last part. What is the beginning? It's funny because we don't hear this music in the Netherlands. They only play it at the American Olympics. But over here they have a different theme song. But I know it because I'm a John Williams fan, of course. What is the beginning again? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right? Oh, I remembered it. Let me see. Fly Me to the Moon, sure. John Williams did 2 Olympic game themes too? Or are these the 2 you meant? You need a shirt in your shop that says, or something like that. I know. I know. That's true. I missed something. Oh, yeah. Fly Me to the Moon. Yeah. Here we go. Oh. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Yes, in other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Oh, fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Oh, in other words, I love you. I love this song. Fly Me to the Moon. All right, let me see. Can you play any song from Metallica? I know it's metal and guitars, but I want to see someone play it on guitar or piano, you mean. Metallica, I only know that very, very, very famous one that... what is it called? Oh my gosh, now I cannot find the title. That super, super, super famous one. Metallica. Yeah, here. Oh yeah, of course. This one, Nothing Else Matters. That's a song that and that's pretty easy with piano. Oh, Femke, you're going. Oh no, but Femke, I'm going to do the Aladdin song now. Oh no, but you can watch a replay. Leaving early today. Bye bye. Okay. Oh no, that's well. I don't care because I'm really happy with all the thumbs up. I always look at the bright side of life. It doesn't matter. Okay, the next question is from Kevin. When performing at Disneyland Paris, how long, what method is your commute from the Netherlands? Or do you have a temporary place closer to Disneyland Paris for a few days at a time? To get to Paris by train from the Netherlands, from Rotterdam, for example, is 2.5 hours. So that's not far at all. By car from here, it's about 4 hours, but if of course you stop somewhere and have lunch, or so then it's more, it's 4.5 hours or something like that. When I work there, I stay at a cast member residence, for example, La Boisserie or Les Pléiades. So that's like a residence with apartments, especially for cast members. So that's very convenient because I don't live close enough to Disneyland Paris to go there every day. So when I'm there, I play there for several days in a row, sometimes 4 days, 4 evenings in a row, and sometimes like 10 days in a row. It really depends. So, but then I stay there. But I've also stayed at friends of mine who are cast members, and so I stayed there one time. I also stayed at a hotel when I went with friends. We were there on vacation, and I played there. But it was a little bit a lot for me to play every day at the parks and then still have to perform till 11 o'clock in the night. So then I was pretty tired. I felt like, okay, I shouldn't play too much at the parks during the day because I need to focus on my performance, of course. So I had to balance it a little bit because when I'm there, of course, I go to the parks. But I don't go like at 8 a.m. like, yes, rope drop. Let's go for it. But it's really fun. All right. Really good, dude. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. On the Wings of a Butterfly. That's this one. This song is going to be in my Epcot medley part 3, by the way. I already made a long list of songs that I want to have in that medley. This is one of them, of course. It's so recognizable, and when I hear it, it's like, yes, I'm there. So Stropie, she is now right in front of my fan, but she's like, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'll take a photo of it. And maybe I'll share it on my Insta story or whatever. Oh, it's too dark. Stropie. Oh, you can barely see it. No, it's really hard to see. When you play at Disneyland Paris, are you technically a cast member? At that point, I mean, I have to. When I play the piano there, I am on stage, so I have to wear a tuxedo, etc. And there are like certain, how do you say that, rules? I don't know. Of course, and when I have a break, I have to go to my dressing room, etc. And I am a cast member, but I'm not like, how do you say that, full time? Because there are several pianists, and we play like. Sometimes a few years ago, 3 years ago, I played. There were even 2 pianists in one evening. So I played 30 minutes, and then the other pianist played 30 minutes. So it was like back to back. Later, it was only one, and Epcot entrance music is never unappreciated. Marinka, thank you so much. Again, a challenge this week. Heaven under my... I'm not going to sing that. I'm sorry, Marinka. I know the song, but I don't know. No, I don't think it's a song for me. But I can play a little bit of it, but I don't think it is something for me. And I have to be strict because I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I like that song, but if I sing it, I'm like, it's on YouTube forever. But I like to play it.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for your tip. Yeah, I don't like I know the song, but I don't know it well enough to also play and sing at the same time. So I have to really study it a little bit more. And I'm not sure if it's a song for me. It's more like I don't know, almost like a gospel song. But I like it, but maybe another time. But thank you so much, Marinka, for your tip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Natasha. You are right. Last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, I played Cruella. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Natasha, Natasha de Vil. Ooh, and there was a war. So at home. That was really stout. So Natasha asked me if I could do, or I even proposed to, I said to Natasha, like, should I do a revenge song? And she was like, yes. So here we go. Tale as old as time, true as it can be, barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and Renault, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, and ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong, certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and Renault, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and Renaud, you're welcome. My pleasure. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, just joining in again. Have you played Second Star to the Right? I haven't yet. No, I haven't. All right, it is time for the next question because I still have so many questions. This one is from Patrick or Patrick, I'm not sure. How did you learn to speak English so perfectly? Well, thank you so much. It's how did I? Well, here in the Netherlands, everybody has English lessons at high school. Even at elementary school, we already had English lessons. But that was like after high school, I could speak English a little bit, but it was still a little bit bumpy. It wasn't perfect at all. But we're very used to watch TV shows and movies on television, so we're exposed to the English language a lot, more than in some other countries, because in some countries they dub movies in their own language. But here we heard English all the time, so that really helps. But I remember when I did my very first live stream, and it was on Periscope, Twitter Live, when I watched it back a while ago, and it was so funny because my English was so much I don't know. It wasn't bad, but my accent was worse. I'm not saying that my accent is perfect at all. I know I still have a Dutch accent, but my accent used to be way more Dutch. And I know where it comes from. For example, when a word in the Netherlands in Dutch ends with a D, for example, bread in Dutch is brood, Brood. But we pronounce it like brood with a T. But if a lot of Dutch people, if they say bread in English, they say bread with a T as well. So they they still use the Dutch rules for English words. So I was like that too when I listened back to those first episodes. Like, oh my gosh, I said bread, or I could instead of I could, or and also the th sound, the, doesn't exist in the Dutch language. So a lot of Dutch people say, I don't know, for example, a smoothie, Dutch people call it a smoothie, a smoothie, or a smoothie. I don't know. Like, even though they know that it's the, like smoothie, it just makes people feel like, oh, that's so over the top. Why would I pronounce it like English? We're in the Netherlands, come on. And that's why people call it discovery instead of a discovery. They say, I want to watch Discovery Channel. Things like that. So it's more like that you just have to dare to kind of sound more. And my accent tends to be a little bit more American than British, and that's because of my friends and TV shows as well. But sometimes I speak more English in a day than Dutch, and it's because of the friends that I have on the phone, etc. And they also say like, okay, Gijs, you just said this, but it's pronounced like that. Do you know that? Oh, and oops, thank you. So that helps. Like sometimes they're like helping me out, like how I should pronounce words. Let me see if there's another example of what Dutch people say. Yeah, they pronounce the O as a E, the D as a T. I don't know. Examples like that. But thank you for your compliment. I do my best. It's not perfect yet, but and it doesn't matter if you hear a little bit of Dutch, because that's where I come from. It's my heritage. No, fair game. That's revenge I would be happy to get. Bad guys. Oh my gosh. I think I need to get Gijs to come and play in opera choir. Oh, wow. I also teach English as a second language at night, and I think you're doing an awesome job. Well, thank you so much, Bonnie. Discovery, yes. Wat dacht je van een mooi liedje van Leonard Bernstein of Jacques Brel? And a Dutch-speaking Norwegian, that's always makes my jaws drop. Many Dutch living here, really, where Dutch people live in Norway? That's interesting. I'm Matt. Hello. You love my accent. Well, thanks. If you hear weird things that I say, please correct me. Also, what a lot of Dutch people do is multiple, like, for example, like, did you swim yesterday? And you would say, yes, I did swim. But some Dutch people would say, yes, I did swim. But that's like double yesterday. So that's or I don't know, things like little grammar things that I sometimes hear. It's funny. So my dad, and of course it is Father's Day, so I'd like to do a song for my dad. Maybe I could do this one. Do I have it? Yes. First, I take a sip of my tea. Okay. So I'm going to do a song for Papa Pete, Leonard Bernstein, West Side Story for Father's Day, Somewhere. And I did it a couple of weeks ago for the first time for Richard and Star, remember? So I'd like to do it again. Here is Somewhere. There's a place for us. Somewhere a place for us. Peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us. Someday a time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn. Time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving. Somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere. Yes, Somewhere, West Side Story. I love this song. Sorry guys, I have to go. Driving to Paris early in the morning. Really? Oh, that is awesome. Going to Disney. Kimberly and Buzz have an amazing time. Enjoy. Have fun. Be sure to take a lot of photos and videos. Any chance you'd also be interested to come and play with the Reykjavik Queer Choir and see a lot of Iceland, of course. What? I've only been to Iceland once, and it was on my way to, was it? I'm not sure if it was Florida or California, but yeah, it was Florida. And I looked at the weather, and it was like super hot there. So I only had like shirts and shorts and everything. But then my connection flight was in Reykjavik, in Iceland. And here in the Netherlands, or most, like normally a plane always like goes to, they taxi and go to the airport, and then you go, and then you're already at the airport. But in Iceland, the plane stopped like in the middle of the landing road street. Where do you call that? And it was snowing, and it was in January, and it was ice cold, and then we had to walk outside to a bus, and the bus brought us to the airport, and it was so cold. That's the only time I've been to Iceland. I would love to go to Iceland. I've never been, and I heard that the nature is really like something that we don't have here in the Netherlands. It's really special. I would love to go there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Papa Pete. Can you play Tomorrow's Child? I've had it stuck in my head since you performed it last week. Sure. Tomorrow's Child. Tomorrow's Child is the theme song, was the theme song for Space of Earth at Epcot. Tomorrow's child, gathering gifts from our past. Tomorrow's child, shaping a world that will last. Holding the spark as we embark on a great journey together. We're learning to reach for hope and desire, building a world to inspire. Tomorrow's child, charting a brand new way. For the future world is born today. Born today. Born today. All right. Let me see. Next question. Do you have any questions that are not here? How many UK viewers are going on the Disney Magic for the Staycation Cruise? I saw a lot of people on Twitter going there. Let me see. The next question. This question is from Tara, but also Femke. Because she kind of asked the same thing. Do you get nervous before a performance? And do you have any pre-show rituals or routines? No, I don't get nervous at all for some reason. I'm always very calm, I think, because I just have to, trust myself. I play the piano by ear, so I just have to trust my my memory, my memory, and when I do a concert or performance, I prepare myself, of course. Like for today, everything is completely improvised and I don't know what I'm going to play. Every week it's a surprise and that makes it a lot of fun. And it's funny because I can be a perfectionist with my YouTube videos, with my concert and everything. But what I like about live streams, and it's also, I also like imperfections when things can go, are just a little bit different. That makes music more raw and alive and fun. So, but do you have any pre-show rituals, routines? Well, for this show, for example, I always play with Stropie a lot. So she'll be tired during the show, even though she was still awake at the beginning, but now she is sleeping right in front of the fan. And also, I don't know if it works, but that's Icelandic, Isla Mós, the Icelandic moss. It's like a throat candy. I know, and I'm not sure if it works, but it says that it's good for your throat and for your voice and everything. It's more like a ritual. I don't know. I always take one, but today I didn't because I finished them all. They're all. I don't have any left. So maybe you hear a difference. I'm not sure. Any other pre-show rituals? Not really. No, brush my teeth, get dressed, fix my hair a bit. I need a haircut, by the way. Maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. So, let me see. Stelly C, thanks for playing on Sundays. Could you please play Maleficent theme from the movie, please? Oh, I don't know the Maleficent theme. Or do you just mean the Once Upon a Dream, that scary version? But first... Dankjewel! Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm not sure if I know the Maleficent theme, but I do know the... Do you mean that one? I don't know the rest. This is just Sleeping Beauty. The way you did once upon a dream. I'm not sure if that's the theme that you meant, but Reginald, I already played Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm sorry. We all love your bloopers. Oh no. The people listening make you feel comfortable. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't mind if the audience is really big. I prefer more people than just 3 people. If only 3 people are watching, it's scarier for me than 300. Maybe that's strange. Um, the soundtrack's music. I don't know. I've only seen the movie once, to be honest. Oh, this question I already had. Okay, next question. What do you enjoy doing when not in music mode? Oh, what do I enjoy? This question is from Steve. Thank you, Steve. I really like to bake and cook. Last week I made a cheesecake, and I love making cheesecakes. And I tried many different recipes, and sometimes they're a little bit too dense. You know, when you take a bite, and like, oh, it's really good, but I don't think I can finish the entire slice. But this one was really light and still densey, but perfect. I was really happy with it. What do I do when I'm not in music mode? Oh, I love to travel, and that's something that I really miss right now, because now we could only, the Netherlands is beautiful, but also very small, and I know the Netherlands so well, so I cannot wait to go to different places that are different than what I'm used to here. For example, I miss mountains. I love to see mountains, and I miss my friends who live in different countries, so that's what I really love to do. Thank you for your question. I'm gonna go tomorrow, a big day. Well, I think it is. Good luck tomorrow. Goodbye, bye-bye. We were hoping to book the cruise for this summer, but my girls won't be fully vaccinated by then. I hope you two are able to go. Oh, that's right, yeah. How about some music from Titanic? And the Hallelujah song, please. Hallelujah, sure. And Titanic, let me see. Hello, Janet. Hello, Jennifer. Hello. Good to see you. Let me see. I'd like to do this song. Yes. Here we go. Yeah. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and a major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. God above, but all I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone who has seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Yes, hallelujah. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. This song always gets me all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just love your voice and piano playing. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like that. Don't your neighbors ring your doorbell like, can you please play and sing more? No, well, I'm lucky that my neighbors cannot hear me. I asked them several times, like on Sunday evenings, I do live streams and I sing a lot. Do you hear? They said, we never heard you. And even if we would hear you, it won't bother us. So that's good. I'm glad, because if they would hear me, I would be like, oh, I don't know, that would make me shy, and I would hold back, And and also I made this room like acoustic free, and how do you say that? With isolation material and stuff on the walls and stuff, so that helps too. All right, next question, because I have so many. And I have no idea what time it is, actually. It's already 11:26. What? Okay. What is your biggest dream? # dream out loud. Ingeborg asked me that. My biggest dream? Oh, wow. To compose music for a Disney movie or Disney fireworks show or parade. Composing is my, I graduated from the conservatory. Composing is my main thing. So I love that. And I compose music for several projects and films and theater, etc. But to compose music for a Disney movie, that's my biggest dream. So if someone is watching, # dream out loud, if you can help me, if you know someone, message me. But yes, that's something that I would love to do. In the meanwhile, I'd like to do an original song. Someone asked me for I Look at You. And that's the song that I composed. So that's an original song. Yes. Let me see if there are any. Please play You Raise Me Up and sing together. Sure. And everybody, thank you so much for subscribing. So here is I Look at You. It's from Novembernacht. You can find the soundtrack on my website. I can show it. Gijsmusic.com. It's also on iTunes and on Spotify. Novembernacht. It's a musical. I wrote the music for it. It's in Dutch, of course. And this is the English version. So that's kind of like my solo version, even though it is a duet. So now I'm going back to this, and so we get a thank you. So I want to say thank you. Oh, that's perfect, because Patrick Smeets, thank you so much for your tip. So here.
Dank je wel.
Dankjewel. Thank you so much. Thank you. So do you have a request maybe? So here is I Look at You. No fear of how people might see you. Your faith keeps you grounded and strong. No doubt holds you back from believing. You just know which path you belong. Without second thoughts, whatever they say, You keep your guard down, nothing stands in your way. I look at you, and I know you're better in every way. I look at you, and I know you're everything I'll never be. You're more than just perfect to me. Your vision is clear and well chosen, thoughtful and never off key. You're strong, never doubting or messy, exactly what I wish to be. Decisions you make, you're so in control. The actions you take to achieve any goal. I look at you, and I know you're better in every way. I look at you, and I know you're everything I'll never be. You're more than just perfect to me. I never believed in together with you, so different that couldn't be easy. But what would you say? Let's give this a chance. I'm thinking that you will complete me. Who knows? I look at you, and I know you're better in every way. I look at you, and I know you're everything I'll never be. You're perfect to me. You're perfect to me. You're more than just perfect to me. Yes, I look at you. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for your request. Thank you. Let me see. Definitely, you raised me up. Did you know it's? I know it is a Norwegian song. Rolf Løvland. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. Thank you. Okay, so you raised me up. I told you when Priscilla was here, I met Priscilla because there was a meetup with Josh Groban. Well, not a meetup. Josh Groban, the singer who also sang "You Raise Me Up." I think his version is perhaps the most famous one. Is well here in the Netherlands or in the United States. I know the original as well. But he was in Hilversum, where I went to college. I studied at the Hogeschool voor de Kunst Utrecht, the University of the Arts, music in there. And Hilversum is like, we call it Hollywood. It's like Hollywood, but that's where all the studios are. And you know, there are Dutch shows like The Voice. It is Dutch. Big Brother is also Dutch originally. So that's why I studied there, because I studied composition for the media. Anyway, Josh Groban was there, and there were a few people there, and Priscilla was one of them, and we are great friends still. So I'd like to do "You Raise Me Up." Here we go. troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can do. You raise me up so I can sail the mountains. And you raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Yes, and that's for all of you guys, all the Gijs babies, everyone. Thank you so much. You raised me up to more than I can be. I'm really, really grateful for all your support and everything you do for me and to, I don't know, it's just overwhelming. So I want to say thank you for all your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me see. Next request, next question, because this is a Q&A thing. This question is from Meredith. What are your favorite rides, shows, and treats? Here, treats at Disney. Also, is your dream to always work for Disney, or would you like to pursue something else, such as Broadway? My favorite rides, I have so many. Like in Paris, it's Big Thunder Mountain and Pirates of the Caribbean. At Disneyland, it's the Indiana Jones ride and Matterhorn, for example, and Pirates too. Magic Kingdom, it is Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, but also like there are so many other like Rise of the Resistance is wonderful too. I love, but also rides like People Mover, it's wonderful. Carousel of Progress, those rides, they just make me happy. There are so many. Treats, a Dole Whip. I love a Dole Whip. Yes, a Dole Whip. And I'm not really pursuing a career on Broadway, maybe as a composer, but not really as a performer. I don't know if I would like to perform the same show every night, 8 shows a week. And I'm not really a dancer, so I'm more a pianist, composer, singer. But it depends. If there's a role, like Phantom of the Opera, for example, that would be really cool. But I don't know. I already answered this one. Julie says, what is the dumbest way you've been injured? Oh, the dumbest way? Well, years ago, I was in Switzerland for my first skiing vacation, and on the first day, I did a sleigh ride, and I jumped off my sleigh, and my legs were stuck in the snow. There was like a meter of snow, and I twisted my knee, and long story short, I had to go home and had a surgery because my meniscus was torn. So because of a silly sleigh ride. But and it hurt because my knee was like locked. I couldn't stretch it anymore. Oh my gosh. But the surgery itself was peanuts. It was nothing. So I don't even have scars and I can run and everything. So I'm glad that that's okay. This is a question from Natasha. Oh, I already answered this one. Sorry, I put it back. Ingeborg, what's your favorite Efteling ride? Efteling is a theme park here in the Netherlands. And my favorite ride, I think, like Fata Morgana or Droomvlucht. Those are like classic Efteling rides with the Ruud Bos music. Those two, probably. Let me see if people are singing. Stelly, thank you so much for your tip. Thank you. Let me see.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, sponsored by Kleenex. That's funny. I can't wait to see you again, Jennifer. I know it's been so long. I'll never forget that we went to Coronado Springs and we went to the swimming pool. It was so fun. It was such a beautiful day. And we need to plan a Heist meetup when you can get to the States again. That will be awesome because there are so many people that I miss that I already met in person, but there are still so many people that I haven't met at all. And so that would be wonderful. That sounds like a great idea. I cannot wait for the Disneyland Hotel to reopen in Paris so that you can play there and see you in your element. It will be so awesome. That will be really, really awesome. Next question is from Monique. Did you ever have stalker fans? Oh. Stalker fans. Oh, that's a good question. Well, a couple of years ago, I went to Walt Disney World in Florida, and I did live streams there. And I just wanted to show people, like, look here, I'm at the castle. Isn't that cool? What would you like to see next? Space Mountain? Oh, let's go. But there was a woman, and she was like, and she was local, and she was like, ooh. Gijs went to Space Mountain, and she stepped in the car and she followed me around like for the whole week. And every time I did a live stream, she came there and she haunted me, and she took photos secretly of me. It was kind of, I don't think she still watches me though, but that was kind of interesting. But no, not stalkers, no. Hello, Vera. Hi, guys. Sorry for tuning in this late, but I will watch the complete recording tomorrow. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for your tip. Thank you, Vera.
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel. Thank you. Such a beautiful community you've created. Well, Bonnie, that means the world to me. It is so. I love that music brings people together from all around the world, and that's just incredible. And I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really want to visit Efteling. Was her name Melissa? No. No, it wasn't. She was there though when it happened. It was so funny. This is a question from Richard and Star. Could you tell us about your work at the Dutch Junior Musical Academy? Well, the Dutch Junior Musical Academy is here in the Netherlands, and it's founded by Petra Visser, my friend, and Lisette Havinga, and it's an academy for like kids, I believe between, is it 6 or 8 years old and like 18 years old, and they produce musicals. Sometimes they do existing shows, but we composed original music as well. The first musical that we did was Michiko, and it came back several times, and it's like kids, but also adult, like professionals. We did November Nacht, and of course Alice in Anderland. There are so many things, like concerts and stuff. It is so much fun, and they're so talented. It's so much fun, and it's really fun to be really creative and to compose completely new original music for it. And I love that they give me the freedom to compose whatever I like, and that's just so fun. And that's how songs like "In the Dark at Night No One Sees Me," they were all created there. I cry, but there's no one left to hear me. All those songs are for the Dutch Junior Musical Academy. Epic meetup at Walt Disney World. Yes, that's so funny. The world famous Michiko. Yeah. Oh, here. World famous. I'm not sure, but it's really dear to my heart. Cheryl, of your most recent trip to Walt Disney World, what was your best memory? That's a good one. Well, my last trip to Walt Disney World was in early March 2020. I was there the week before everything closed down. And here in the Netherlands, everybody was already in quarantine and social distancing. And I got messages from my parents like, go home, like there's a pandemic going on. And I was there in Walt Disney World, like waiting in line for a haunted mansion. And it was like, it was much later there when people realized like how scary it actually was. But anyway, my favorite memory was I was on a boat at the lagoon, the Seven Seas Lagoon. So picture this. So at the one side there is the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. At the other side is the Contemporary Resort, and there is Magic Kingdom with the castle. And there is this big lake, and we were on the boat, and it was beautiful weather, and it was March. And over here it was really cold in the Netherlands, and there it was warm, and I had my Dole Whip float, and it was so carefree. It was the last time that I felt so carefree, and because after that the world changed, of course. So that's a memory that I'll never forget. I must go. Oh, it's dinner time. Okay, nice to see you, and see you next week. Let me see. Next question. This one is from Julie Ottevanger. What is, in your opinion, your best live performance ever? Whew. That's a really difficult question. Because like sometimes I have evenings at Disneyland Paris that I'm like, oh, I'm on a roll, it's going well, and people are giving fantastic request songs, and there's an audience who like sometimes I'm really like, oh yes, it's going so well, and then I'm going home back to the apartment and I'm in my bed and like, oh, tonight was so fun. Like, but also like Carnegie Hall was super fun. But 2 months later, we did the same concert in Tokyo, at Suntory Hall, and that concert was, for me, was better. That I also sang. And the room was filled with people. It was sold out. A lot of Japanese people, of course. And it just felt like very satisfying. Like, yes, like my voice was good. And we did songs like from Phantom of the Opera and things like that. And I was relieved. And the piano was a Bösendorfer, which is a beautiful, grand piano. That piano gave me wings, That's like, oh, it feels so good. There's a really like big difference between pianos. So that concert also, it was like, wow. Also my solo concert 2 years ago, I did my own concert here in the Netherlands in the theater, and I really want to do that again. That was so fun. I did my own songs, and I don't know. It depends. Also, the year on Gijs Piano Live, I cannot choose. I cannot choose. Do you ever play classical music like Greek? Like, I do play. This is Greek. I do like classical music. Not every classical music. I don't play classical music a lot because I like to make my own arrangements as well. It depends. I love classical music, but I'm not a classical pianist. Let me say it like that. Like I don't read sheet music. I make my own arrangements, so it's just a different. How do you say it? Method of playing the piano. But I do love a lot of those pieces. Sue song. Yes, it's pronounced like Sue, right? Not Solveig or Solveig. Because a friend of mine, her name is Sue. Hello, Zach. Hello, I'm almost ending. Do you have a favorite musical, Gijs? Oh, I have many. Of course, I grew up with Phantom of the Opera, so that's of course one. Then say you share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Or and in my dream it has I don't know the words. Niet alle dromen komen uit. Niet iedere storm kun je overleven. That's a classic, but I also like Avenue Q. Or Rodgers and Hammerstein. Etc. There are so many. Yeah, it's hard to choose. There are so many. I have to think about that. It is Sol. Vague. I thought it was Sue. That's how we pronounce her name. Maybe that's. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Next question. Let me see. Oh, I already had that one. Oh yeah. Oh, I completely forgot to tell that with the question, what is like a performance that you felt like that was your best performance ever? I have a clip for you that I wanted to share, and this is from Tomorrowland. It is a music festival in Belgium. I performed there in 2018 and 19, and I was supposed to play there in 2022, but of course that got cancelled, and I was already booked for 2021 too, and that's for Tomorrowland, but it got cancelled. No, but I want to show you guys what it was like, so here we go.
Dankjewel.
I didn't want to say it, dankjewel. But anyway, that was an experience because that was one day after I came back from my performance in Tokyo. And in Tokyo, there was a very, more like a classical concert. And, and then I was at Tomorrowland, the music festival, and there were thousands of people screaming. And as you can see, there was a stage. And it was like the audience was there, but suddenly the audience became too big and they were surrounding us. And then at that song, because we were asked to do an Avicii tribute, because he was supposed to perform there that festival, but he passed away a couple of months before that. So when we started that song, the audience came to the piano and suddenly like the people were here. And thank God there were two like security people here and there. It was crazy. And then a year later, we were invited back, and we thought, oh, it's never going to be like that, like last year. Nothing can top that. It did. It was even crazier. So it's really funny. The whole video is on YouTube. It was so fun. And yes, before COVID-19, absolutely. Isn't that surreal to see that right now? So many people, it's like it seems so long ago already. Let me see. All right. Oh, and I forgot to play my Aladdin medley. So here is my Aladdin medley. Yes, that was my little Aladdin medley, you guys. Papa Pete is proud of his boy. Yes, proud of your boy. Where is René? René, where are you? Are you still watching? Oh no, Papa Pete, you made me think of Allo, Allo, René. Oh, René, we are all proud of Gijs. Ah, that is sweet. Of course, happy Father's Day, Papa Pete. All right, you guys, it is already 11 o'clock. So I'd like to end this live stream with an original song. Oh, no, oh, there are so many songs I wanted to do. Next week, I talked too much, but I was wondering, did you like this Q&A kind of style of normally I play more. Now I told some stories. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm taking a flight through a diamond sky, shining, shimmering, splendid. That is funny. So I hope you enjoyed this Q&A style live stream. It was really fun to answer your questions, and thank you so much. And maybe we can do it more often. There's one question here. Since when did you feel the passion for music? Since I was a kid, because of my parents and my sisters, I heard music was all around me. We had the piano at home, and also because of movies that I saw when I was a kid. Never-Ending Story, Little Mermaid was my first Disney movie I ever saw. Sleeping Beauty, but also my parents were listened more like to classical music. But my older sisters, I have two older sisters, they listened more like the pop music. So I heard both worlds. And my older sister has 3 kids, and my middle sister is pregnant. So I'll become an uncle in October again. So that's really, really fun. And I already know that it's going to be a nephew. So that's really exciting. So the song that I'd like to play for you is Free from Michiko. But let me see. I hope I have it. Laptop. Please do it. Never mind. I think I know it. Okay, I'm going to do the song Free from Michiko, but I'm going to do it in Dutch this time because normally I do it or instrumental or in English. This song is about Michiko, the girl, and she is at this school, the geisha school, but then she sees a butterfly, and the butterfly is free. She can fly away, and she's like, why I'm stuck here? Like one day I want to spread my wings, and I want to follow my dreams and do what makes me happy and be completely myself. So that's what the song is about. So I'd like to do this song for you guys in Dutch because that's the original lyrics, the original lyrics. So when I read, the lyrics came first, and then I wrote the music. So when I read these words, I was like, wow, it's such a beautiful message. So that inspired me to make this melody. So that's why I'd like to do it, the first version of the song. Here we go. It's the last song for tonight. Vrij net als jij, vrij en zo mooi, zo zweef ik weg van problemen. Vrij wil ik zijn, vrij en zo mooi, vrij met mijn keuzes van leven. Licht en zo mooi stijg jij omhoog, uit je kokon weggekropen. Prachtig van kleur, sierlijk en blij, word ik net als jij. Blijf ik hopen. Niemand meer boos op mij en mij niet begrijpt. het leven te hard is voor zoiets moois. Maar nu zie ik jou vrij in de lucht en ik weet, er is een toekomst voor mij. Zal ik zijn, net zoals jij, vrij en gelukkig met leven. Prachtig en vrij vlieg ik door de lucht en is er nooit meer het duister. Ik luister. Komt die dag eraan? Vind ik licht in mijn bestaan. Ik ben vrij om te gaan. All right, that's it for today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Love this, so pretty. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you so much, Marinka, Mark. Hello. Hi. Thanks, guys. This was my first live, and I loved it. I'll be back next week. That is awesome. Yes, I'm here every Sunday. And I start at 9 o'clock Amsterdam and Paris time. So is that Central Europe or Western Europe? I don't know. And at 8 o'clock London time, at 12 p.m. Los Angeles time, and that's 1 p.m. in New York and Florida time, Eastern time. So every week. So I'm going to wake up Stroopy now, because we're going downstairs. So Stroopy can say meow to y'all. Cat sounds, because she is like in a cat coma right now. She is fast asleep, but we have to go downstairs after this anyway. So I have to wake her up. Are you guys ready for a Stroopy cuddle attack? Because every time I play this meow sound, she becomes the cutest angel. She's always an angel. She's always super cute. Only when I play the piano, she's like, ah, I want to play. So here we go. Here is 1, 2, 3. Meow. Kom. Stroopy. Kom eens, Stroopy. Stroopy. Kom, Stroopy. Psst, psst, psst. Yeah, now she's coming. She's stretching. Yay. Oh, sleep. Yes. Here she is. So, Stroopy wants to say bye to everyone, and don't forget that we have a Stroopy summer collection. For the people who just joined in, go to vanwinkelshop.redbubble.com and you can find a new... Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she's so cute. Look. Oh, I wish you could see it. She's resting her head on my hand. That's so cute. She's sleeping. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. She's very lief. Now she's not stout, she's lief. And that means sweet. So be sure to check out the summer collection. It's limited though. So be fast and there are mugs, there are shirts, and there's way more. This is just a small collection of everything that is available. There's even more available of this than from some of the other items that I have. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me go back to the live stream. So now I can say a proper doei to everyone. She's so cute, Stroopy. She's a sweet and stout princess, but now she is super sweet. Look, she's sleeping. Oh, and I have to walk downstairs. Oh, she's awake. You know what she loves? This. When you go underneath her chin, like this. Do you see that? She's like, and in her cheek, she loves that. So Stroopy, say doei to everyone. Meow, meow. I can make her meow on a command, like when I say Stroopy, 1, 2, 3. When I count, she always meows. Anyway, I have to end now because it's already very late. This is the longest live stream I've done so far on YouTube, I think. Oh, no, I have hairs on my face. So, see you everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next week. And be sure to also join the Facebook group, the Gijs Piano Live Facebook group, where you can tell your requests. I also wanted to play the second star of the ride, but we have to do that next week. I'm so sorry. Good night, everyone. Here we go. Doei!
Dank je wel.
Stroopy. She's so stout. Anyway. Bye bye. Doei. Doei Stroopy. Stouty. Doei again. Doei. Doei.